Welcome to Life Changes with Filippo. I'm Filippo Voltaggio, and I have with me today Elisabeth Fayt, who is a life coach and a teacher of the law of attraction. And she goes around speaking all over the world, teaching people some very interesting techniques that we're going to learn tonight as well. However, she is now also featured in a movie called The Opus, and you'll be hearing more about that from us. In the meantime, let's introduce and welcome Elisabeth Fayt.
Hi, it's great to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now, actually, I called you a life coach and a teacher of the law of attraction, but is that how you call yourself, or because you do so many things, Reiki master? I mean, what would be one of the most defining things about yourself?
Well, I'm a law of attraction coach,
Okay.
so let's put those two terms together. But because I'm a Reiki master, I teach the energy of thought. I teach about the energy that every thought you think enters the energy field that's around your body. So imagine a day you wake up, first thing, the first thought you have is, oh, how am I going to get everything done today? And then the next thought, you maybe get a phone call and you get someone telling you you've got tickets to the hockey game. So that's awesome. And then you get into your car and someone cuts you off and it's road rage. And so you see by 8 o'clock in the morning you've had a positive, negative thought.
Mm-hmm.
And all of these thoughts combined, they circle around your body and they create your vibration. Your vibration is your magnet that attracts to you everything you have in your life.
Wow.
The people, the events, the circumstances, everything. So what some people say to me, they say, Elisabeth, how do I know what my vibration is? And I say, look at what you've attracted.
Vibration, I mean, are you, it's incongruent. I mean, you're fighting with yourself is what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're getting is this internal struggle that manifests outside yourself.
Well, let's take a look at it. That first of all, if you don't know what you're thinking, you don't know what you're putting into your vibrational field. If you can't remember the first thought you had this morning, if you can't remember what you thought about in the shower or while you were eating breakfast or a minute ago, you're creating by default.
Because some of this is by default. I'm such an idiot.
It is. That's right.
You don't think about that. Well,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I call myself an idiot, but I mean, I'm just saying
You
that.
don't even think about it.
Yeah.
And you see, the universe can't take a joke. If you even say, I do everything around here, and you're joking around with your spouse, the universe will orchestrate it that you do everything around here. I mean, that's the way it works. Think of how a hypnotist works. Hypnotist puts the conscious mind to sleep, tells the subconscious mind wants something. You're running around the room as though you're a fire engine, right? Or you're slow dancing with a mop. I mean, you don't, and you have no control over that. Now, we hypnotize ourselves daily with our words and our thoughts. So if I say, I am, fill in the blank, the subconscious mind takes that to be truth, cannot decipher between reality and a wish. So I teach a technique called pre-paving. What it is.
As a matter of fact, you have a book like that.
Yes, it's called Paving It Forward. And it's all about pre-paving. Now, what pre-paving is telling the universe what you want. So when I wake up in the morning, I say, I'm going to accomplish everything I want to today with ease and grace. And
How am I going to get everything done? Sets it up where you might not be able to get everything done because you're already questioning. Is that
you've actually told the universe, I'm not going to get everything done.
okay?
Okay.
So what is the thought that one could have in the beginning?
Okay, you want to say that everything flows today with ease.
You don't think you can do it. You say, I can do all this.
Well, I'm telling you that just like a hypnotist,
Okay.
when you say something, you are programming the subconscious mind. It takes it to be reality. Pre-pave is something wonderful is going to happen today. I want you to do that. Something wonderful is going to
I
happen
like
today.
that. Something wonderful is going to happen today.
I do it every day. And sometimes if I've had a really challenging
And here I
day,
am.
Yes, and here you are. Here we are. Sometimes, even let's say I've had a really challenging day and 5 o'clock comes along and I take a look and I go, wow, it's been a challenging day, but you know what? Something wonderful is going to happen tonight. And it does. And it's more amazing than I could have ever imagined. And the universe lines up the energy. When you pre-pave, the universe lines up the energy for success. Whatever you say is a pre-pave, and when you say it with conviction and gratitude that it's already done, the universe lines up the energy for success. Whatever. That's how you make success a habit, by saying, I am, fill in the blank, whatever you want.
Is this order taker, or do you get into that? I mean, for those that are skeptic that say, yes, but why is the universe lining up, or God, or energy, or all that is, or whatever it is? Why is that lining up just because you said it? Why not that person? And can that person do it too? And if so, I mean, who is listening? I mean, what is happening?
Okay. Well, it's energy. You see, it's what you're vibrating. If I don't consciously decide what's going to go into my vibration, we talked about it, I'll be creating by default. Up and down my
Right.
random thoughts.
Or usually down.
And
most
it's usually,
people.
yeah. They've done studies that most people, 80% of their thoughts are negative. If they're unchecked, if you don't understand, because people focus on the challenges. They focus on what do I have to deal with today, as opposed to take your mind off what is. Put your mind on what do you want. How many people really do that? You really have to ask yourself, if you have a negative feeling, all of a sudden you say, well, how do I feel? Why am I feeling this way? All it is a check-in to say, what do you really want? Because if you have a negative feeling, it means that your thoughts are not taking you in the direction you want to go.
Okay.
So if you negative feelings like anger and fear and all those things, they're a blessing. It says your thoughts are not taking you in the direction you want to go. So change your thought.
Change your thought.
What do you want? What we are vibrating is what comes back to us naturally. And when we vibrate with feeling and with conviction, that's when it comes back so fast. You can see in your life that whatever you shout no at comes back to you so fast. So if you shout yes at something with passion, it is so fast, and you'll realize your power.
So like we tell children, don't do that, and they do that.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in working with this myself, I've given the example of the piano. On the piano, you have all these keys, and if you play a note, well, what makes it a pianoforte, the large sound that it is that the other notes resonate, but only the same notes that you played, only in those octaves. The other notes don't play. The one right next to it doesn't play.
Right.
So, in a sense, then, if we're driving down the road and we're pre-paving
Yes.
safety,
Yes.
that we're playing the note of safety.
That's right.
So everything else that's safety around us gets played as well.
And I can say it in this way too. Where you put your attention, there is your energy for creating. I want to have a fulfilling relationship, but I don't put any attention on it, or I put attention on, an argument that we had a year ago. People do that, They like to rehash the past, The way your vibration works is that if you bring the past into your current vibration, that's what you're creating.
So you're right back where you started
Absolutely.
from, or where you ended up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where you put your attention, there is your energy for creating. There is your power. And your power is in the present moment.
Now, this law of attraction is getting a lot of attention these
Yes.
days, and I'm glad that you're out sharing with us and everybody about it.
Yes.
However, you've been doing it for a while before it became fashionable.
I know.
What was it like at the beginning?
It was a hard sell, let me tell you. In the beginning, years ago when I started teaching the law of attraction, everybody thought, what is this law of attraction stuff? I mean, it's how to be sexy, how to attract somebody, and I'd have to tell them, no, it's about being the magnet that you want to attract to the life that you've always wanted. That's what it is. And so for movies like The Secret and The Opus, they did that. They put us on the radar. Just amazing. I'm honored to be part of it.
This is really exciting, and the movie actually just let out, and I know everybody's going to want to be talking to you, so I don't want to keep you from from all your fans out there. Tell us where we could learn more about you on the web.
Sure.
And about your book.
Okay. Well, my book is Paving It Forward. So, and my name is Elisabeth Fayt, but a great way to reach me is just www.pavingitforward.com. And I'd love to hear from you.
And that's Fayt, F-A-Y-T, right?
F-A-Y-T.
Okay.
But I do, it's really ironic because I teach people how to choose your destiny. So I really should have become a doctor. I would have been Dr. Fate. Helps people choose their destiny.
I think you're well named for exactly what you're doing. And thank you so much. I'm so
Thank
grateful
you.
for you taking the time.
Thanks.
Elisabeth, this has been a pleasure, and I can't wait to watch it myself
you.
and learn from you yet again. Thank you for joining us on Life Changes. Elisabeth, have a beautiful day.
Thank you.